Mountain Motor Speedway for leg 3 of the Diecast International Racing Series. I'm your host, Randy T. Rothmeyer, and tonight we have groups 1 and 2. Now let's take a look at where the cars have been and where they'll be going. We started on the West Coast with Transport Diecast, then we went to Munster Motorsports, now we're here at RTR for the next 4 weeks. Then we'll pass it off to Jackson Pass Speedway, then it goes to We Race Diecast, then heads to Live Young Diecast, then up to Flat Rabbit, and then it ends all the way down in New Zealand, home of Chaos Canyon. And here are the rules, if you don't know already. There's 4 races per round. Cars will alternate start and position each race. 5 points first place, 3 points for second place, 2 points third place, 1 point for fourth place, and 0 points for a DNF. Now let's take a look at your leaderboard coming into Mayes Mountain. You have Mike Mayes at 30 points, Eli Storm at 30 points, Eric Slan 29 points, Oliver James 28 points, Daddy G 26 points, Paladin 26 points, Rubber Toe 25 points, Dom Woodley 25 points, Glitch 24 points, Glenn Hardy 24 points, Big Romy 24 points, Marquista 22 points, Noki Jack 22 points, Doc 22 points, Flip 22 points, Nick Devers 21 points, Wobbly Bob 20 points, Josh Poplar 20 points, Mopar Mac 20 points, Steve Stevenson 19 points, Sneaky Bob 19 points, Key 19 points, The Crazy Canuck 18 points, Lily the Dog 18 points, Clutch 17 points, Todd Owen 16 points, Fractal Panda 16 points, Big Al 15 points, Iron Man 15 points, Mary Death 14 points, Chips McGee 10 points, and rounded it out is Rowdy Rowley with 6 points. Now let's meet your drivers for Group 1. You have number 9, Oliver James, driving for Transport Diecast Racing, driving in Musclebound. Number 37, the Crazy Canucks, driving for the A-Team, driving a Dodge Challenger Drift. Number 33, Todd Owen, driving for Todd's Tofu. He's driving a Renault Sport RS. And number 16, Big Al, driving for Big Al's Customs, driving in a Ford GT90. Here we go! Race 1! Yeah, Oliver James, lane 1, Crazy Canuck, lane 2, Todd Owen, lane 3, Big Al, lane 4. And they're off. It looks like Oliver James takes his early lead and spins out. He's able to hold on. Whoa! Big Al comes out of nowhere. Takes second place, it looks like. Let's take a look at the replay. Oliver James spins out, but he's able to keep his composure enough. But Big Al blocks out Todd Owen, gets around the Crazy Canuck. Oh, and Todd Owen comes in third. He steals third place from the Crazy Canuck. Wow! Let's take one more look. So Oliver James was in the lead all the way down. Big Al comes out of nowhere, takes second place. Todd Owen steals third place from the Crazy Canuck. Wow! So after race 1, your points are Oliver James 5 points, Crazy Canuck 1 point, Big Al 3 points, and Todd Owen 2 points. Here we go, race 2. You have Crazy Canuck lane 1, Big Al lane 2, Oliver James lane 3, and Todd Owen lane 4. And they're off. And the Crazy Canuck and Big Al's at 1-2. Oh my goodness! Looks like Oliver James and the Crazy Canuck were fighting. Whoa! We're gonna take a look at the replay. The Crazy Canuck comes in first. Oliver James and Big Al were fighting. Let's see who comes in. Okay, Big Al comes in second. Then Oliver James boxes out Todd Owen. So your points after 2 races: Oliver James 2 points, Crazy Canuck 5 points, Big Al 3 points, and Todd Owen 1 point. Now we have race 3, Big Al, lane 1, Toto in lane 2, Crazy Canuck, lane 3, Oliver James, lane 4. And they're off. Big Al, Toto in the fight. Looks like Big Al's gonna, oh my goodness, he spins out. Big Al comes in first, followed by Toto, but we're gonna have to take a look at the replay to see who came in third. Big Al has a little bit of a spin-out problem, but Toto blocks out Oliver James to take the second spot. Oh, that's what I thought. And the Crazy Canuck steals third place from Oliver James. Let's take one more look. Oliver James was trying to get around Toto and kept blocking him out. And that left a window for the Crazy Canuck. Wow! Big Al, Todd Owen, the Crazy Canuck, and then Oliver James. So after 3 races, your points are Oliver James 1 point, Crazy Canuck 2 points, Big Al 5 points, and Todd Owen 3 points. Here we go, race 4, you have Toto in lane 1, Oliver James lane 2, Big Al lane 3, Crazy Canuck lane 4. And they're off. Toto takes a slight lead from down Paul's Peak. Is he able to maintain? Yes, followed by Oliver James, Big Al, and the Crazy Canuck. Let's take one more look at the replay. Toto had to have some points in this race. He takes first and he keeps first. Followed closely by Oliver James, Big Al, and then the Crazy Canuck. So your points look like this. Oliver James 3 points, Crazy Canuck 1 point, Big Al 2 points, Todd Owen 5 points. That brings to a grand total of Oliver James 11 points, Crazy Canuck 9 points, Big Al 13 points, and Todd Owen 11 points. Now let's see what these drivers will leave here with. Oliver James had 28 points, Crazy Canuck 18 points, Todd Owen 16 points, Big Al had 15. Oliver James is going to leave with 39 points, Crazy Canuck with 27 points, Todd Owen with 27 points, and Big Al with 28 points. Okay, folks, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back for Group 2.
I'd like to tell you about the best rat bait in the world. This is Eagle 7 rat bait that kills all kinds of rats, whether you got big rats, skinny rats, tall rats, or fat rats. Eagle 7 rat bait with cheese pellets will get rid of the entire colonies. And if you love your rats, don't put this stuff out because it'll kill the heck out of them. Get Eagle 7 rat bait today at your favorite feed, seed, or hardware store, grocery stores. Get rid of all the rats and mice with Eagle 7 rat bait that kills them dead.
Welcome back! Now here's your drivers for Group 2. Number 47, Glenn Harding, driving for Glenn's Car Creations, driving a 2010 Chevy Impala. Number 80, Nick Devers, driving for Nick Devers Racing, driving a 92 Ford Mustang. Number 59, Wobbly Bob, driving for WB Racing, driving in a 70 Plymouth Roadrunner. And number 66, Mary Death, driving for Maker's Box Motors. She'll be driving a 69 Mustang Boss 302. Here we go. Race 1, Glenn Harding, lane 1, Nick Devers, lane 2, Wobbly Bob, lane 3, Mary Death, lane 4. And they're off, and Glenn Harding takes the early lead, followed by Nick Devers. Looks like Nick Devers spun out. Oh my goodness, let's take a look at the replay. Glenn Harding came in first. Looks like Nick Devers and Wobbly Bob got tangled up in that second turn. Nick Devers comes in second, followed by Wobbly Bob. Then Mary Death comes in fourth. So your points after one race. Mary Death, 1 point. Glenn Hardy, 5 points. Nick Devers, 3 points. Wobbly Bob, 2 points. And here we go. Race 2. You have Nick Devers, lane 1. Mary Death, lane 2. Glenn Hardy, lane 3. Wobbly Bob, lane 4. And they're off. Nick Devers takes over the lead. Followed by Mary Death. Mary Death tries to get on the side of Nick Devers. Nick Devers wins. Whoa! Let's take a look at the replay. Mary Death was really giving it to Nick Devers. She gets in his door. He's able to get away from her. Nick Devers won, followed by Mary Death, Wobbly Bob, and Glenn Hardy. So the points. After 2 races, Mary Death, 3 points. Glenn Hardy, 1 point. Nick Devers, 5 points. Wobbly Bob, 2 points. Now we have race 3. You have Mary Death, lane 1. Wobbly Bob, lane 2. Nick Devers, lane 3. Glenn Hardy, lane 4. They're off. And Mary Death takes the lead. She spins out, going around the second turn. Oh my goodness, it looks like Wobbly Bob and Nick Devers got around her in the last turn. Let's take a look at the replay. Mary Death had the lead. She spins out, going into the second turn. That gives the opportunity for Wobbly Bob and Nick Devers to pass her. Wobbly Bob comes in first, followed by Nick Devers. Mary Death coming in fourth. Glenn Hardy. Let's take one more look at this. Wobbly Bob and Nick Devers go high, past Mary Death on the last straight. Coming in 1, 2. Followed by Mary Death coming in third. And coming in fourth again is Glenn Hardy. So your points after 3 races. Mary Death, 2 points. Glenn Hardy, 1 point. Nick Devers, 3 points. Wobbly Bob, 5 points. Here we go, race 4. Wobbly Bob, lane 1. Glenn Hardy, lane 2. Mary Death, lane 3. Nick Devers, lane 4. They're off. Wobbly Bob and Glenn Hardy. Oh, and Nick Devers gets around Glenn Hardy. Oh, my goodness. What happened to Mary Death? Where did she go? Oh, no. Somehow Mary Death is up on the wall out of the second turn. We're going to have to take a look at the replay. Wobbly Bob, Glenn Hardy, and Nick Devers went through the second turn 3 wide. Wow! Wobbly Bob first, Nick Devers second, Glenn Hardy third. I think Glenn Hardy may have put Mary Death into the wall. It sure looks like it. Oh my goodness. That's unfortunate for Mary Death. So after 4 races, you have Mary Death, 0 points. Glenn Hardy, 2 points. Nick Devers, 3 points. Wobbly Bob, 5 points. That brings to a grand total of Mary Death, 6 points. Glenn Hardy, 9 points. Nick Devers, 14 points. And Wobbly Bob, 14 points. Now let's look at the points that these drivers will be leaving with. Glenn Hardy had 24 points. Nick Devers, 21 points. Mary Death, 14 points. And Wobbly Bob, 20. Glenn Hardy goes to 33 points. Nick Devers goes to 35 points. Mary Death, 20 points. And Wobbly Bob, 34 points. Make sure to subscribe to these channels if you haven't already so you don't miss a minute of the DIRS action. Transport Diecast, Munster Motorsports, Jackson Pass Speedway, We Race Diecast, Live Young Diecast, Flat Rabbit Racing Club, Chaos Canyon. Thanks so much for joining us tonight, folks. Please tune in next Monday at the same time where we'll have groups 3 and 4. And until then, I've been your host, Randy T. Rothmeyer, and race on!
And if you love your rats, don't put this stuff out because it'll kill the heck out of them. Get Eagle 7 rat bait today at your favorite feed seed or hardware store, grocery stores. Get rid of all the rats and mice with Eagle 7 rat bait that kills them dead.